Once upon a time, in a whimsical land painted with rainbows and sparkling rivers, lived a little gnome named Pip. Pip wasn't like the other gnomes who loved digging for shiny gems and polishing river stones. Oh no, Pip's greatest treasure was his garden. It wasn't just any garden. It was a garden of giggling flowers and whispering winds. Every morning, Pip would greet his flowers. "Good morning, sunny smiles," he'd say to the sunflowers, and they would giggle, shaking their bright yellow petals. "How are you today, bluebells?" he'd ask, and the bell-shaped flowers would ring a soft, sweet melody in reply. Pip loved his garden, and his garden loved him right back. One day, a shadow fell over the land. The great Grumble, a grumpy giant who lived on the nearby mountain, was having a terrible day. His grumbling was so loud it shook the very ground. "Roar, grumble, fuss," he bellowed, and with every grumble, the colors in Pip's garden began to fade. The giggling flowers drooped, and the whispering winds went silent. Pip's heart ached to see his friends so sad. He knew he had to do something. So, with a deep breath and a brave heart, he packed a small basket. He didn't pack gems or gold. Instead, he carefully picked the last remaining giggle from a sunflower, captured a soft hum from a blue bell, and bottled a tiny, gentle breeze. He was going to visit the great Grumble. The journey up the mountain was long and steep. The path was rocky, and the air grew colder. Finally, Pip reached the giant's enormous cave. The great Grumble sat with his head in his hands, looking terribly sad. "Why are you so grumpy?" Pip asked in his small, clear voice. The giant looked down, surprised to see the tiny gnome. "My laughter is lost," the giant sighed, his voice like rolling thunder. "I used to have a big, booming laugh, but one day it just disappeared. Now all I can do is grumble." Pip's eyes widened. He opened his basket and let out the giggle he had collected. The tiny sound tickled the giant's ear. A small smile touched the corner of the great Grumble's mouth. Then Pip released the bell's melody, a sweet and gentle tune that filled the cave. The giant's smile grew wider. Finally, Pip uncorked the bottle, and the soft, whispering wind danced around the giant's head, tickling his nose. Suddenly, a small chuckle escaped the giant's lips. Then another and another, until the great Grumble was roaring with laughter. His laugh was so big and joyful that it echoed through the valley, and as it did, the colors rushed back into Pip's garden. The flowers perked up, giggling louder than ever, and the winds whispered happy tunes. From that day on, the great Grumble was known as the Giggling Giant. He and Pip became the best of friends, proving that even the smallest bit of kindness and a little bit of laughter can bring color back to the world. And they all lived happily and laughingly ever after. Thank you for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed our magical adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful tales. See you next time.